Born and raised in an alcoholic household. Dad's dad, that kind of thing. I told myself I'd never be my father. And then just one day, I became him. I'm not sure if you've ever been in those situations where you're trying to solve a problem, but you haven't yet admitted to yourself what the problem is to solve. But I was sitting at the English pub in Portland, Moon and Sixpence. One of my buddies said to me, he goes, "Craig, you're never this quiet, and you're still on your first beer." And then out of my mouth came, "I'm an alcoholic, I need to quit drinking." Imagine that being said out loud in an English pub, at 6 o'clock at night. I called my dad, who'd been in and out of sobriety, and this time he was sober about 4 years. And he goes, "Go to a meeting." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And the topic was God. I had turned my back on Christianity when I was about 20, 21 years old. But I just said, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to stay sober. If that means I've got to have a conversation with God again, then so be it. And so for the first time in 17, 18 years, I said the Serenity Prayer with the folks there. My mom happened to live very close to this church that my sister wanted to go to because this famous author used to go there. My prejudices were still live and well. I sat down and I'm prepared to hear the rules again. And I'm ready to hear how God's unhappy with you when you do X or when you don't do X. The professor from Montpellier University talked about God in a loving and caring manner in such a way that I was just taken aback. I guess I hadn't heard that before. It was not until a song was sang, "Come Thou Fount," it broke the dam. For the first time ever, I felt, well, I wasn't ashamed of myself. I don't know what the tears were coming from. The only thing I can crack those up to is that was joy of having a relationship with Christ again. It was instantaneous, that he just welcomed me back in. That was a little over 7 years ago, and then I got baptized. Like most people, when I got baptized, I expected everything to be, hey, now I'm one of the chosen. I'm going to be free from all my iniquities, and that's not been the case. It's just been a struggle. But I realized that not only is my life not my own, my sobriety is not my own, like my freedom is not my own. It's been made for me to share it, right? I was made for service. That's what's been missing from my joy, when I'm giving away whatever I have.